Hi everybody, it's Susan again for STEAM Thursdays. This time we're making a craft and I'm using the book Making Cool Crafts and Awesome Art. And since it's October and we're thinking about Halloween and things, there's a section about making masks, and this one is making jug masks. So you might have you might get your milk or your water in something like this. This one's a little big. It's my vinegar that I got for some other science. But I did have a water jug. So when it was almost empty, I filled up something in the pitcher so I could use this. And so the instructions say that you want to take your jug, and I used a Sharpie to start with to draw my line on it. You want to cut it in half, and you want to cut it half in the way where the handle will be in the middle of one side. So I drew my line, and I cut it with scissors, and I needed kind of big sharp scissors to poke the hole and start cutting. So that's something you want to have a grown-up help you with. After I cut it up, I have this lovely half. And then they say, think of cool stuff that you have around the house, kind of around the kitchen, that you can use to decorate your mask. So they suggested, like, if you have tops to your ketchup or something. I don't have a lot of squirt tops, but what I do have, and maybe your mom and dad and grown-ups in your house, when they make their coffee, you can get these little pods, single-use pods. So when they're empty, I thought maybe I could use 2 of these for eyes on this face. So I did. I had to hold these over the sink because they're messy. They have all that coffee in them still. Dumped it out in the sink, washed it out really well. Gonna let these dry for a while, and I actually found out what I didn't know, that each one of these pods has a little tiny thing of paper, which is a filter. So I think I'll let these dry out like this, and they actually could be cool eyeballs this way, with the eyes popping out if I want to draw something on the tip of the paper. So maybe I'll do my eyeballs this way, sticking out. And then the other thing they said to think about is any sort of wrappings you have. I got a whole bunch of decorations, gourds, in this plastic net bag. I just got this the other day, so I took out my little gourds and started decorating my table with them. And what's left is this cool net bag. So I'm thinking I can do something with this. Could be hair, kind of fit it on top if I want to do it this way. I also need to soak this so I get rid of my label. I don't think I want the label, unless I could make an eye patch or something for it with it. So that's where I'm starting. It's a good thing to think about. Maybe you have the top to your milk bottle or water bottle. Other things you can use to be eyes. Maybe we put other parts of the body on this face, or a wart or something. So gonna keep thinking about that and gathering your supplies, gathering what you want to do with your jug to make a mask. And one thing you're gonna need besides those scissors is you're gonna need glue. You could use hot glue if you have someone to do that for you. You can use your school glue, the kind that's liquid. The instructions say you could use a glue stick. I don't usually like glue sticks. They don't make things stick enough for me. I got this Glue All, which is something your family might have, your adults might have to do kind of fixing and repairs at the house. So it's a little stronger than regular school glue, but it's still pretty safe. you would want them to, grown-ups, to help you with that too, just to be sure that it's safe. All right, so I'm gonna go look for some more materials. I'm gonna let my little coffee single-use cups, single pods, dry out, and then I'm gonna assemble a face for my mask, on my mask. Okay, I'm back. I've had more time to let my plastic bottle dry out. I got rid of most of the labels on it. I had to decide, I had to go look around my kitchen some more. I already had this. I found some other items that have a net. I took my mandarin oranges out. If you find bags around the kitchen, be sure to ask your grown-up if it's okay to take the bag and find some place to put the fruit or whatever. So I'm going to see what I can do with this now. And again, I have my glue. That's a glue-all. It's a little stronger than school glue. I'm going to see if this works for me. I think I'm going to use a stick to apply my glue. And they had all sorts of ideas of different faces you can make. So standard fixed faces, jug, carrot top, nosy one, kind of an alien. So I have to decide which way I want to turn my handle. I like it like this, with the nose down here and a high forehead. I'm kind of thinking either alien or Frankenstein, maybe. So, and then I have a spot to put some hair if I want to. Okay. Again, you want permanent marker. Just be careful it doesn't get on your clothes. I used a Sharpie. There's other brands. And I started with my face, but I'm actually going to rethink this. And I'm going to try to glue those eyeballs on here. We'll see how well this works. I'll have to redraw my face, but it kind of gave me a little inspiration. So there's one, and I did color. I told you I used the Keurig coffee things, coffee cups. And again, I had to empty one out over the sink. And if you're taking them from your house, you want to ask first. Okay, I'm going to see if this is going to work. I have some really cool bulgy eyes here. And I'm going to put some hair on, and we'll just see if this will set. I actually had to use a stick. Oh. Had to use a stick in the glue. All right, we'll see what happens. Just need plenty of glue. And I might need a plan B with some duct tape or something, some good strong tape. And I've got my little bit of hair here to start with. We'll see how it comes out. All right. So I'm ready for the last stage with my mask. I drew on it with a permanent marker. Actually, it's not that permanent, but it is a Sharpie. I drew my Frankenstein. Really, the best things to use are just markers. Or if you have tempera paint around, I had some that is ready to use, so you don't have to add water to it. So I'm going to finish that. I wanted to show it both ways. It's a pretty cool mask even without painting it or anything, just drawing in your own decorations. And I cut out the nose. This is going to be kind of a Frankenstein with a hairpiece on top. And I used the other half of my bottle. Remember, we had a milk bottle. So this one is upside down with this was the top of the milk bottle, and this was the handle, and I cut out of the handle to make a nose. And you can also do it the reverse. I took the other side that doesn't even have a nose, but we cut one out anyway. I used my coffee pods, and they work really great if you cut holes in the plastic and stick your pods through there. And so now I have bulging out eyes. And this is kind of could be a skeleton, could be a ghoul, could be a zombie. I can decide how I want to make him more details on him, put more details on him. But that's it. Milk carton, milk jug, plastic jug masks. Perfect for October.